Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go. Why, Tony? Tonight.
Stroud off the play fake. And his first pass falls incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And now they face 2nd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Connection made to Dell.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Buggy. Robin.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Uno more.
On play action, here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Finds his man, Downs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is only a short gain. He's stopped down at the 33. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
19, Sergeant. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he got this close to midfield before going out. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
All right.
Stroud throwing here on first. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, that he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
11.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw right side. Dale has it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Oh, ready. Hey.
From the 36. He's got a man left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. We're at the end of one. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
19 taxi. 19 taxi. Right.
Back to throw, Stroud. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. Take a second quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the draw, this is Taylor. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Taken down by Fuller Run Show Fadukasi. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they make the stop at the 46. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, let's go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Hey.
1st down, Stroud. That one's caught along the left sideline. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He finds Stover.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
South. Right.
Now it's Stroud. This one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hold. Oh, he lost the football. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Complete to Dell. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans pushing for points. And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Throwing from the gun here. Wangu on the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
South. Here we go. Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No more.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll throw on first. Fits it through the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here he is to throw on 2nd down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's dropping back to throw. The throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Taylor again. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They're now set for 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Christian Harris on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They're going Taylor. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
All right.
Blown back gets the handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. On play action, here's Stroud. Lays out left side and gets it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
All right.
Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On target to Downs. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Broke through the tackle. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Texans football.
2J. Oh, ready.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally...
And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completes this one to Rice. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Colts tap. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Dropping back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Escapes out to the left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. Hauled in by Downs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made to that 40-yard line. First down, and they go right back to him. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Another carry for him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Running right, this is Taylor. Along the sideline, past midfield. Along the sideline, inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now a toss play, Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Now a run with Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Room to work at the 35.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
And he's brought down for a loss. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.